group. Now go ahead and get your hands raised in the queue, and we'll get started with Ben. First question is Gabe DeArmond, Power Mizzou. Go ahead, Gabe.
Yeah, Ben, can you just kind of tell us, we haven't talked to you since you've been here, just about your path? I mean, Australia to LA to Missouri,
Sure.
just kind of tell us about the process of getting here.
So I grew up playing rugby, and I joined an academy that was feeding players into high school football. So I came out here and played my senior year of high school, and then from there I went to a junior college in East LA, and then I got picked up from Mizzou from there, and then I'm here right now. Yeah.
So your senior year in high school was the first time you'd played like organized football?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
How I mean, would you have thought back then that it would have led to, hey, playing major college football? I mean, how surprised are you?
No, that was the goal. So the whole goal of me coming out here was to earn a scholarship and to play ball. So that was my number one goal. So going to high school is like a step closer to getting there. So yeah, that's all I got today right now.
Mitch 40, Power Mizzou.
And with being just, a few years removed from playing American football and obviously making the jump from junior college to the SEC, what was just kind of the learning curve like for you in the past year? And how much ahead do you feel like you are starting this next season than last one?
I think a lot had to do with technique. I had to pick up my technique a lot and the physicality of it too. SEC is a different type of build, so I had to kind of get used to that. But last year I learned a lot. And this year, I managed to pick up from that. And Coach Frank's been helping me a lot too, build on my fundamentals and stuff. So, yeah, I mean, I'm getting better in that, for sure.
Blair Kirkhoff, Kansas City Star.
Ben, when did American football first appear on your radar screen in Australia? Were you watching it as growing up?
Not really, but the first game I watched was the Super Bowl between the Steelers and the Cardinals. And that was the first game I watched about football, and that kind of, the Steelers winning that game, I kind of like, I don't know how to say, like grew something in me about playing ball. So I didn't really take it serious at the time, but then a college was doing a camp in Australia, so I thought I could join that for a little bit, and I just took it from there.
I got another question for you. A few years ago, Pete Carroll, the Seattle Seahawks coach, actually had his players study rugby tape because of defensive tackling techniques. Is there anything about the sport of rugby, the way you remember playing it, that applies to football techniques, American football techniques?
Yeah, tackling, that's one of the big things I learned a lot from rugby that I brought over to football. Also, the stamina too, because rugby we do a lot of running, so I kind of how do I say it? I was ready for this because football is like every 10, 20 seconds, you know what I'm saying? But rugby is like 40 minutes straight, just running and hitting. But yeah, that's all I got.
Wilson Moore, Columbia, Missouri.
Ben, you're one of a couple newcomers on the defensive line this year. Is there any advantage to having several of you guys all kind of starting from the same spot with Coach Wilkes' team?
Could you repeat the question again, please?
Yeah, sorry, was I going in and out?
You good.
Yeah, so you're one of a couple newcomers. Is there any advantage to a bunch of you all kind of starting from the same spot with Coach Wilkes' defense?
I mean, I came here last year, so I kind of built a relationship with the D-line that was here last year. So we just carried that on to this year. And all the newcomers, we just go along with them and try to make them feel welcome into the program and stuff. So, yeah, that's... I didn't understand his question like that.
Yeah.
It's cool.
You're right. You've been here last year, so it's kind of like, how about Coach Will's defense has been different? Oh
yeah, he's giving us a lot of freedom to play to our ability. So that's one thing I like about the defense we're running, and yeah, we apply a lot of pressure to the offense. So yeah, I'm excited for this year. Good things coming for sure.
Eric Blum, Columbia Tribune.
Hey, Ben, I'm just kind of curious to ask you more about the transition from rugby to football. Just did you pick defensive line because you get to tackle people all the time and that's where your strengths were, or just
Sure.
walk us through that kind of part of it?
Yeah, I just wanted to hit someone, so I felt like the D line was the best position for me. Plus, you don't really so in high school I played O line, I played left guard, and it was just too much thinking for me, to be honest. So when I went to junior college, I was like, yeah, I need to play defensive line. You just gotta go and make plays. But yeah, there is fundamental to it. What's the word? Training me and getting me right for the season, so I'm excited.
Colin O'Brien, Jeff City.
Hey, Ben, kind of off the beaten path a little bit, but the women's basketball team's got 2 girls from Victoria, from the Melbourne area, on the team. Is it cool to have some more Australians on the team? Did you even know they were here?
I didn't even know that. I thought I was the only Australian out here.
That answers my question then. Never mind.
That's crazy. Gotta go meet them for sure.
All right, Andrew Kaufman.
Hey Ben, just overall, how is life different in Columbia, Missouri than it was back in Australia?
It's pretty chill out here compared to Australia. Plus the weather is real cold out here. I had to get used to that. I'm still getting used to it, to be honest, but I'm gonna get a hold of it. Oh, the jacket. We get a lot of jackets from the school, so I'm not even worried about that like that. But yeah, I'm good. Just the weather and the people are real welcoming here too. So it was not a hard transition for me like that. So yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Gabe Army, Mizzou.
Yeah, Ben, I know you played a year at junior college with Daniel, and what's it like having another teammate out here, and what can you tell Missouri fans about the kind of player he's going to be?
I'm excited to have Daniel here. He was something else in JUCO, so he's gonna be a good addition to the D line this year, and he's always wanting to learn and stuff. So yeah, I'm excited, and yeah, we did have a close friendship back in JUCO, so I'm happy I got one of my boys out here. Get a little something going out here in Missouri. Sure.
All right, last question for Ben. Dave, Matt, go ahead.
Ben, what do you see your role being this year? Are you playing more tackle than end, or what can you add?
D tackle, nose type player. Yeah, I just gotta wreck shit in the middle. That's my position in the role. I mean, that's my position. I feel like in the D line, but I'm still learning and frankly, it's still training me. So I just gotta improve every day. Take it a day at a time. Yes, sir.
All right, that'll do it for Ben. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.